intellectuals or public figures fear that they get marginalized over putting that view out publicly.
So how does that work? Like I think Gaza is genocide, and then what happens?
And then you don't get invited on, let's say, on the top networks anymore, or you don't get interviewed by the top magazines.
I don't give a fuck. Like I really like, I love, like, obviously I like being honored. I like that people like my work. I like that I get invited on those networks to make those cases. But like at the end of the day, I close up my computer. I kiss my beautiful wife. I call my lovely son. You know what I mean? I hang out with my beautiful friends. You know what I mean? Those are the things. That's why when we started this conversation, I was talking about the love part, which people can. And the thing that I guess the reason why it is unfortunate to me that people can't see that is because part of this is what we model. And we model this notion that being a writer means that people with power and people with platforms are supposed to like you, want to put you on. You got to be able to go home at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like your kids, your family, they have to be able to look at you and respect you as a human being and as a person and as a writer. And so if you're out here dancing because, you know, you might not get back invited on some network somewhere. I mean, I don't know what it was all for. I don't know why write. There are a lot of other ways where you can be more respected and, you know, become a lot wealthier than this.
The point that I was trying to make is I think that's the position that a lot of Palestinians and pro-Palestinian voices find themselves in. Is
yes,
that even if they get invited, even if they do get invited on the top networks, it's always in limited doses, because at the end of the day, they're not really finding an audience for what they have to say, or the networks don't necessarily like what they have to offer.
Yeah. And I feel like it's like you acquire an amount of capital. You know, but what was it for? Like, what is it? What do you want to use? And I take your point. I don't want to be dismissive of what you're saying. There was a certain amount of career capital that allows me to go certain places and say certain things, right? But why did I acquire that capital? You know what I mean? Like, did I acquire that capital simply to go to those places? Or did I acquire that capital to deliver a message when I'm there? You know, we get into this like with politicians, right? And so they don't take certain positions because they fear losing like their seat, right? But it's like, why did you want the seat in the first place? Listen, this is very simple to me. If the price of having access to those networks and to those places is that I have to act like I did not see apartheid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Black writer. Like, I'm the descendant of this. And you telling me I got to look away from segregation, which is about the mildest word I can say about it? That's the price of it? No. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing here.